For what Chelsea needs and the reform that they need, he needs to be sold. You are not in the same galaxy as RECCE. Get the heck out of my sight. It's time to cut the crap. It's time to cut the crap. Now, Chelsea have many issues. Okay, this post-Bram era is going to be worse than I thought. I always knew it was going to be like this. I knew it was going to be like this, and my worst fears have been realized. It is what it is. And guys, this is a guy who was there the pre-Bram era, the pre-Bram era, as you can see from the Viali vid that I put forth. But this it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. It's going to be real rough, So it is what it is. But for this video in particular, because I'll do a whole bunch of Chelsea videos building up to a must-winning game on Thursday, the West London derby. But I have to start with this right here. People will say, Halford, what about Havertz? What about Pulisic? What about Jorginho? Oh my gosh, of course, they're all in there. They all need to be sold. But this dude in particular has to be exposed. Do you know that there's a video going around? There's this little thing going around. What does Mount do? If you were to say to me, okay, you know what? Okay, what is Mount's quality? What is his amazing quality? He's not particularly creative. He isn't a high goal scorer. He sure as hell can't dribble. Oh yeah, he's good off the ball. He's good at counter pressing. Well, that can only be seen as a quality for a footballer, specifically given the position that he has. So the answer is nothing. He ain't good at anything. He's not exceptional at anything. Okay? He's borderline useless. He's a broken clock. So, once in a blue moon, he'll do something really good. Once a blue moon. But on a consistent basis, he's useless. So why is he still here? I want to read out a Twitter that I put out there because this is the issue. Because this really goes down to the useless idiots in the Chelsea fan base. So this is a guy called 26D2ND, whatever it's called. Mounts, so I put out, please get this trash mid-player Mr. Mount out of my club. He needs to be among the first players to be sold. So this group says, Mount is not leaving Chelsea Football Club. Accept that fact and live with it. I believe he will still do well for us. Right now, he shouldn't be starting, in my opinion. When we sign quality players, it will bring up healthy competition and get the best out of him. What is club football about? Club football isn't international football. Club football is you acquire the very best players, regardless of nationality. Because that's what club football is. You just buy whoever the best players are. Unless there's and now there was a rule, because I think Arsenal were the first team to field like an entire 11 that weren't sort of home based from the league that they were in. So I think there may have been a rule that says you must have like 2 or 3 home based players within your squad. Not going to say, but within your squad, you must have like 3 home based players. But there isn't a thing that says, oh no, if let's say you're an English team, you must have English players in the first team. If you're an Italian team, you must have Italian players in the first team. Speaking of Italy, treble. Which is the only Italian club to win a treble? That's right, Inter Milan. Coached by who? That's right, Uncle Mo. And did you know, in the first team, the real nucleus of that first team that Mourinho had, there wasn't a single Italian player. Do you think Inter fans are like, nah, that doesn't count, and so forth? They're like, we don't care. Because at the end of the day, they are still wearing an Inter Milan badge that represents Inter Milan. So wherever they come from and everything, they are wearing and they're kissing and they're fighting for that badge that is Inter Milan. Because it's what club football is. It's not international football. It's club football. You buy players from whoever there is. Because this speaks to a much larger point of why are we so tribal? Why are we divided by country and everybody descended from one place, Africa. So we should be global and we should all really be the same. But that is a whole other this discussion to be had. So we come back to Matt. So I see tweets like that and similar tweets. And you see, when you have club football fans, they're divided by total fans. There are tribal fans and there are football fans. You see, football fans of a club, of course you support your club and everything, but you can take a step back and be like, nah, this guy's crap. This guy's garbage. This guy's not very good. Because as much as you support a club, you have a greater love and understanding of football, and you know what is good in football and what is bad in football. So you can take a step back and be like, yeah, I don't support my club, but this player is trash. This team is playing trash. But then there's a tribal fan. The tribal fan doesn't really like or understand or have love for football as much as the football fan. For the tribal fan, their love for the club and the family feeling of the club supersedes their love for football. So for this kind of tribal fan, it's just about supporting for the sake of supporting. It's not about, okay, is this a good footballing move? Is this guy good for the team? Does this guy work tactically for the team? Okay, who needs to be sold? Who needs to be chopped away? No, it's about, because they're Chelsea, they have to be supported. Or because, and especially if they came through the academy and they're homegrown, they have to be supported even more. So the whole Mason Mount thing is people just feel that, no. It is our duty to support him. Whatever it is our duty to support him. And that is the tribal fan, who is a moron. The tribal fan is a stupid, brainless, dim-witted moron. Because what we need are football fans who can say, no, Mason Mount, this guy's not Chelsea level. Okay, when you look at the kind of quality players Chelsea have produced, specifically the midfielders, Mason Mount is nowhere near there. He only has a career because he's English and he's white. I went there. Because my thing is, it is a case of having an English player from Cobham. Reece James is arguably one of the most talented right backs in the world. There is a reason Real Madrid wants him. There's a reason why some of the biggest clubs are, let's go for Reece James, because people can see that, this guy has the potential to be the best right back of a generation, like a generational player. That is how talented Reece James is. And you can see how much Chelsea are struggling because he is clear and away Chelsea's best player. So that is the guy that should be the face of, wow, this is what you've produced. Similar to what it was with John Terry. I know, racist adultery, but it is what it is. So Reece James, that's the guy that, wow, he's English, came to the academy, boom. But let's keep it a stack. The reason why people are saying Mount needs to be protected because he's English and he's white. Because there is no other reason. Because if it is strictly football, if we're keeping things strictly football, he's mediocre. He is mediocre. And it's had too many mediocre performances. And it's so great that because someone sends me a video from Eunice, man, because I need to even link up with him now because I did a link up with him, who did a clear breakdown of why this guy is trash. And there are more and more people that are like, no, this guy is trash. This guy is fugazi, and we have to stop accepting this BS lies that he'll never be sold. He's part of Chelsea. He must always be there. No. I'm not accepting that's trash. So I will keep on fighting for football meritocracy because there is no such thing as, a player just has to be there. No. How I grew up with football and club football is this is a meritocracy. If you're good enough, you start. If you're trash, you get sold. And this is Chelsea. This is Chelsea. This isn't some small fruit seller club. This is Chelsea. Mason Mount is not good enough to be a regular starter for Chelsea. Is he a squad player? Potentially, yes. But for what Chelsea needs and the revamp that they need, he needs to be sold. This Bricks contract runs out in 2024. And this clown has the audacity to ask for 300,000 a week. This for me, at least have respect for yourself. So this is where I get angry to Matt. Matt, have some respect for yourself. You know how mediocre you are. You know how trash you are. Because at best he's mediocre. Mostly he's just trash. And you think that he should get paid anywhere near Reece James? Do you know who RECCE is? There's a reason why he's called RECCE. Do you know who RECCE is? You are not in the same galaxy as RECCE. You don't have the football IQ as RECCE. You don't have the talent level as RECCE. You don't have the footballing brain as RECCE. You are not in the same galaxy. So if you're Chelsea, in what needs to be a revamp, man needs to get sold. He's not good enough. He is below standard. And there needs to be a replacement pronto. Chelsea needs to find a much better, suitable, technical number 8 with a better ability and a better football brain than this dude. Okay? He's crap. He's crap. And I said again, he's a broken clock. Because, trust me, there'll come a game where he'll score a goal. He'll score 2 goals. Mostly against Norwich, Bournemouth, or so forth. But there'll come a game where he'll just score a goal or do something really good. But on a consistent basis, he ain't it. He ain't it. He ain't it. And I knew this for several years. And I kept telling people about this for several years, but nobody wanted to listen to your boy. Nobody wanted to listen to your boy when I was trying to explain to you that this guy is freaking fugazi. He's fugazi. Choose who you want to be. That's what I'm asking. Choose who you want to be. Are you a tribal fan? Are you a football fan? If you're a football fan, come on down. Come on down. Let's talk, man. Let's talk and let us try and sort out Chelsea. My fellow Chelsea football fans, let's try and sort out this team and decide who needs to go, who needs to stay, man, because there's a lot of guys that need to freaking go. If you're a tribal fan, don't speak to me. Don't talk to me. Get out of my face because I hate you. I despise you and you make me sick. You are filth. I don't want anything to do with you. I only want to speak to clued up, ball knowledge, personified football fans. Tribal fans, get your filthy, stinking selves away from me. Remember to hit that. Use your phone, scan the QR code there to join that Discord, man. Join the official Discord by using your phone and scan that QR code so we can talk more about the stuff, man. Football fans, come on down. Treble fans, get the heck out of my sight.